Hello everyone. In this class we will study that how to create a table in HTML. But before knowing that how to create a table, first we will know that why we want to create a table. What is the need? So let's say this is your web page, right? This is your web page, and of course in this web page you may have a text, you may have an images, then charts or table things or animation, right? Or video files. So many different types of um, contents you can have on a single web page, right? So you need to arrange all these contents. You cannot put any content anywhere. You need certain good structure. It should look like a web page, right? For example, it might be possible that here you have some text, then some image, then some text, then let's say one animation or a video file, then some text, then some link. It might be possible, right? Or a large image, some content, this type, this way you have some content. So any format you can use any type of format for your web page, but you need to arrange all these contents, and to arrange all this content we need a table, right? We need a table. So table is something like, if I say this is the table, right? So it has a sorry so this is a table, and table is always divided into rows and columns, right? It is always divided into rows and columns. So this is your first cell, this is your first cell, this is second cell, third cell, and fourth cell, right? This is next. Okay, yeah. So ultimately this is a table type of structure. Let's quickly see that how to create a table. First I'll show you that how does it look like. So see, here we have a table. In this table we have put some data, head 1, head 2, head 3, head data 1 2 3 4, and like that. But yes, you can increase the size of this table, you can increase the width, height of the table, you can increase or you can change the height width of this particular cell as well, right? You can merge all these cell, you can split the cells, all the things you can do. But one by one we will see all the things. First we'll see how to create the table. So here is the code for that particular output. So see, first HTML we know this, right? These things I'm not going to discuss, I'll only focus on the part of the table. Now we have a head, title, table tag, title, head, body. In body, the h1 tag, create table, right? Now here is the section, the whole section where you can see that we have created the table. How to do that? To create the table is a tag. Table is a tag, and if you want to give the border is an attribute, and the value is 1. If you put the value 1, it will show the border. If you will put the border value 0, it will not show the border, and by default it is 0, right? So let's change it and see what happens. 0, and now, right? So now there is no border. It means border is an attribute for the table tag. Let's keep it 1. Inside the table, okay, let me first quickly tell you the structure of the table. Okay, so the structure of the table is something like this. There is a table tag. Inside the table tag you can have different rows, right? And above the rows there is a one heading or a column title we call it a th, but ultimately it's a row, so we add tr. This is row. Inside this tr we can have, if it's a heading, if it's a title of the column, then we will use th tag and we will write some content and we will close the th tag and close the tr tag, right? So this is my first row. Inside the first row I have one cell. Let's say I want data. For the data, use td, write your content, close the tag and close tr tag and close, and at the end close the table tag, right? So this way. So how many rows here we have? 2 rows. In the first row, this first row is for the heading, right, or the title of the column, and this is your actual data or the content. So this way you can write. Now let's see the code. So here we have a code. So see, tr, this is your first tr tag, and this tr contains the heading, and for the heading we have th, 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 3 th we have. Now see the output. See, okay, I think I have not saved it. Right, so head 1, head 2 and head 3. So this is your 3 titles or the 3 headings, and this is your first row. This is your first row, right? First row, inside the first row you have 3 heading tags, and here we can see this is your first row, and inside the first row you have 3 heading. If you want to remove, you can remove this, right? Okay, let me change it. In the first, I don't want to put the color, suppose, then simply you can remove, because you know how to use the font tag, right? So now inside the first row I have 3 heading. Check it, right? Head 1, head 2, head 3. Now this is second row. This heading is optional. If you want to put, you can, otherwise it's fine. So now we are moving to the data. Now second row, do not forget to open and close each and every tag. So tr open, tr close. Inside this second row, this is your second row. Inside the second row you have 3 data. Data 1, data 2, data 3. You can write any data, right? You can write any data, that I will show. Then in the third row you have only 1 data, but this is td I have created, but I have not mentioned any content. That's why it is showing blank, right? It has created td, but we have not mentioned any data, so it is showing blank. Now let's make some changes so it will be easy for you. Okay, so now here in the head I'm just mentioning roll number. Here let's say name, and here grade, right? So okay, my first column is for the roll number, and I'm just mentioning roll number 101. Okay, what is the name? Let's say the name is Ria. Okay, what is the grade? Grade is A, right? And now I'm just removing this portion. Okay, and also we don't need this. Okay, right? So let's see the output. See, roll number, name, and this. Now I want to add one more row. Simple. Take this section and add this. So this is my second row, second record, 102, and let's say Neha and B. Now you can see the output, right? So this way you can increase the records and you can modify it. The next part, how to change the width and size, height and width of the cells and tables, that we will discuss in the next part. So you just prepare this table, do the practice.